All right, just checking the monitor. Just because of that update, I'm a little paranoid. So far, so good, it seems like. Okay. All right. You keep releasing. This might be your first 100 of the new year. It is for me. So give you a few options here. So knees bent, feet flat. That might just be the right way to start this new year off. You can level up. Sometimes people find this a little bit easier. Sometimes people find it a little bit harder, like tabletop. Yeah. And then if you are going to extend your legs, you wait for my cue. I'll give you a cue to round your stuff up, and then you can extend your legs toward the ceiling or an angle that works best for you and your body. Wherever that is, it is fine. Remember, you can always level up, but we can also level down. You know, to make things easier, if things get a little too crazy. You're in charge of that. Sometimes the head gets heavy, so you might need to bring it down and bring it back up again. That's fine. Just keep pumping, breathing. Maybe the head's heavy at the beginning of the year. Just keep it down. Maybe it always seems heavy. That's fine. Keep it down. Just keep pumping, breathing those arms. As always, I'll run through many of those variations without calling them out. I do enough cueing on the other end. I don't want to cause any confusion. So follow along. Do the best you can. Here we go. Feet flat, legs tabletop. Your choice. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, deep inhale in here. Exhale, going to round yourself up. Press those arms down, looking towards your thighs, belly, or knees. Pump and breathe those arms in. 2, 4, 5, and X2. And in 2. And X2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2. And X2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2. And X2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2. And X2, 3, 4, 5. Coming from the back of the armpits. And X2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5. Long firm arms. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. Annex 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. Deep inhale here. Exhale, roll up 2 more inches from the abdominals on connect to your shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale all the way out. Squeeze the belly in. Smile. Round yourself down. Hug the knees into your chest. You can look right, look left. Find a release that works for you. I will give you more release. We have a few more abdominal variations to get through, though. Yeah. Okay. So you might already be there. If you're not, draw the knees into your chest. And then this time, I want you to transition your hands behind your thighs. Yeah. Elbows wide, lower legs relaxed and folded. Try not to kick out the lower legs. So we usually say, think about a light connection of your calves to the knuckles of your hand. It may not feel super strong connection, just a light connection is fine. Just helps us remain more in the abdominals rather than kicking out the legs for counterbalance. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, nod the head. Send the thigh bones away. Just roll yourself up. Rocking, rolling if that's what you need. Feet flat, reach the arms forward, sitting up tall, shoulders down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl around yourself down, rolling through. On the way down, you might need to find hands behind the thighs to walk down one hand at a time, like rungs of a ladder to assist you. Totally fine. Draw the knees into your chest, hands behind the thighs, lower legs relaxed and folded, light connection to those knuckles with the calves. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away. So pull yourself up. Let's say it gets stuck and it can come up any further. I'll hold the shape and just take a mindful rocking and rolling, using a little bit of momentum to come up. I don't go all the way back down to restart. You reach your arms forward, shoulders down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, scoop, curl around yourself down, rolling through. Hands behind the thighs or not, your choice. And then draw the knees into your chest. Hands behind the thighs here, lower legs relaxed and folded. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head. Send the thigh bones away, roll yourself up. Rocking and rolling if that's what you need. Reach the arms forward, shoulders down, lengthen the spine. Inhale here, exhale, scoop, curl around yourself down, rolling through. Then draw the knees into your chest. You have an option of keeping your hands behind your thighs. If you want to join me, place your hands on top of your legs, right below the knees, on your shins, a little bit tighter shape here. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away. Just roll yourself up, try to keep a slight bend in the elbow as you roll yourself up, reach the arms forward, shoulders down. Length spine on the inhale, exhale, scoop, curl around yourself down, rolling through. Draw the knees into your chest, hands on top of the legs, right below the knees, or behind your thighs if you like. Inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away, to roll yourself up. Again, if I get stuck, I'll just hold the shape, take a mindful rock and roll up without rolling all the way back. Reach the arms forward. Lengthen, exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself down, rolling through. Draw the knees into your chest, hands on top of legs, or behind your thighs, your choice. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, send the thigh bones away, to roll yourself up, rocking, rolling. feet flat. Let's stay up and shake up this. All right. So I am gonna off the roller. If you feel like maybe the roller is too much for this next abdominal, just ditch it and just do the shape, same shapes that I offer up with the arm. So I'm gonna hold it perpendicular to my body, just facing the camera for a little bit of clarity there. Reach the arms forward, knees bent. Yeah, you're gonna take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tongue, and roll back just about halfway and pause. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch and pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch and pause. Remember, you go where you can go. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch and pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch and pause. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch and pause. Hold here, deep inhale in here, exhale, roll yourself all the way up. Let's lengthen out the legs. Flex the feet for a moment here. Place the roll onto your shins and just kind of fold forward for a moment. Very simple, release, and then come right back up. All right, so we're gonna find that same shape of the knees and feet flat, knees bent. We're gonna go back to this pulling in and reaching. Then we'll be a lifting up and pulling down just to the skull, right? Now, you might find it's easy to pull your roller in front of your face. You won't be able to see me as easily, but that's because the roller will be in front of you. It'll be a little bit easier for some. So I'm gonna offer up just the skull, but remember, you can always bring it in front of your face because the counterbalance will bring forward instead of as far back. We reach the arms forward, knees bent, feet flat. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back halfway. Pause, pull the roller in, send it forward. Flip the roller up, pull it down to the skull in front of your face. Your choice, reach the arms up, float it forward. Pause, roll back 1 inch. We reverse the pattern, flip the arms up, pull it to your skull or your face, reach it up, float it forward, pull it into your chest, reach it forward. You might just stay here, or if you're ready, roll back 1 inch, pow, we pull it into the chest again. Reach the arms forward, float it up, pull it to the skull, reach it up, float it forward. Roll back 1 inch if you got it in ya. Float it up, pull it to the skull, the face, reach it up, float it forward, pull it in to the chest, reach it forward, pause here, bring around yourself all the way down, thank God. Yeah, and you can still hold on the roller if you like, and just reach the arms overhead. You can allow your ribs to pop here, just getting a little front of the body stretch. It is a little extension, but sometimes this feels too much for some people, so you might want to let that roller go and do another release. Again, that is definitely up to you. So you can flip the roller back over your chest and just pull it down to your chest for a moment, and find the knees bent, feet flat. All right, so we're going to move on to the abdominals that are affectionately known as the fives, but I usually just do 3 of them, and we'll do the 3 here. So you're going to float the arms up towards the ceiling. And see that southern roller. Back is imprinted, right knee to the chest, fold over the left knee. So both knees are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. How? Keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. Inhale in here, going to switch sides. Inhale and switch sides, really stretch those legs. Exhale and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, X, and X, X, and in. X, X, and in. Exhale, exhale, both knees into the chest, roll yourself down. You can look right, look left. Yeah. All right. Take the roller back into your hands. Again, it's perpendicular to the body, flip the arms up. Right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Again, back is imprinted. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Now extend the legs for the ceiling. The legs stay in parallel. Right leg drops down any amount for you. Bring it right back up. Doesn't have to be too big. Left leg drops. Bring it up. Right leg drops. And up, trying to keep that abdominal curl where it is. Left leg drops. Bring that back, still imprinted the best you can. Right leg. And up. Left leg. And up. Last set. Right leg. Up. Left leg. Pause here. Roll up 1 more inch. Round yourself all the way down. Look right. Look left. Find a quick release that you like. Roller back into the hands, still perpendicular to the body, flip the arms up, back imprints. Right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, bring it up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee there, so the left leg out long. The left armpit draw towards the right knee. So you're gonna spiral the torso. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides, armpit towards knee. Inhale, switch new sides. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, X. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, X. Now switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale. Hold for the exhale. Hold for the inhale. Hold for the exhale. Switching sets. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. switch, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch, inhale, hold, exhale, exhale. Hug those knees in, roll yourself down, look right, look left, sway the knees from side to side, if you like. All right. So you're gonna take this roller and just place it to the side. We're gonna move on to more formal release, make it fairly simple. I'll just change my ankle here so you can see this a little bit easier. So arms down by your side, knees bent, feet flat. I'm gonna open up my arms just a little bit. So I'm not going for a full T. If you feel like that's where you need to be, feel free. But I like to keep it less arm oriented and more spiral release oriented. And that's why I have the arms here. Heel toe your feet to at least to the width of your pelvis. I go for a landmark up underneath my armpits, just works for my legs and my torso better this way. On the exhale, in the air mount, you're gonna allow the knees to go to the right and head to the left if the turning of the head is available to you. As I do this, try to keep both shoulder blades relatively connected to the mat so that might determine where my spiral goes. Bring knees and gaze back to center. Knees to the left, head to the right. Again, today we're just gonna keep this simple. Remember, head turn doesn't work for you, just take it out. Maybe this release doesn't work for you. Do something else that works for you, a favorite release of yours. Bring the knees and the gaze back to center, knees to the right, head to the left. Again, relatively trying to keep those shoulders connected to the mat. Knees and gaze back to center, knees to the right, knees to the left, head to the right. Bring gaze and knees back to center. Knees to the right, head to the left. It's going to be our last set. I want us to hold this here just for a moment longer. And see maybe if there's some tension you're holding, if you can release that tension wherever it might be in the body. It could be in the toes, might be the forehead, might be the hips, might be the fingers. Find what you can release. Gaze and knees back to center. Knees to the left, head to the right. And find what you might be holding on here. Fingers, toes, jaw, throat. I do want to have you keep a little bit of tension in the belly just to support positioning here. So the abdominals are working. Bring knees and gaze back to the center. And maybe have your knees into your chest. You do a little quick release. And then we are going to move on to full bridges. So I'm going to ask you to bring your roller back to you if you choose to do bridges with the roller. So if that's the case, you can place the roller underneath the triangle of your knees with knees bent, feet flat. If the roller's not your jam today, just stitch it to the side. And you can ditch the roller at any time. You might be a quarter of the way through, you're like, this is too much, ditch it, it's totally fine. If you're going to use the roller, place the arches of your feet onto the roller. Otherwise, your feet remain onto the mat. Everyone has the option of keeping the arms onto the mat by your side. It gives you the biggest base of support. Taking some of that base of support away just by bending the elbows. So the upper arms are your base of support with the shoulders. And maybe you're going to take the entire arm support away by floating the arms up toward the ceiling. You can pick and choose what you like. You can try them all or none at all. It's up to you. Here we go. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone. Float your step up to your bridge. Your pathway is going to be up to you. So I give a curl first, and maybe you're going to flat back up and flat back down. That's also fine. Exhale coming all the way down. I'm going to roll or articulate through as I demonstrate this. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float your step up, find your bridge. Your pathway could be an articulated spine up and articulated spine down as well. Exhale coming down. Maybe it's a combination of that. Sometimes flat back up and roll down. Maybe it's roll up and flat back down. It's a choice. Exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. And again, each day can be different. So your choices might need to change. That's fine. Exhale coming all the way down. If you're feeling glutes and hamstrings kick in, you are correct. Hopefully. Inhale here, exhale again, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to your bridge. Yeah, opening up those hips, bouncing the shoulder blades and not the neck. Inhale in here, exhale coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Here, we're going to hold for a moment. You're going to come down 1 or 2 inches from your pelvis and your glutes. You're going to pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here, come all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, find your bridge. Yeah. From here, exhale, right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale down. Right leg floats. Inhale down gently. Left leg floats. Try not to drop the foot. Place it back down. Pause here. Both feet are onto your surface. Float the hips up higher. Come all the way down. Do me a favor and lengthen out the legs. So those single legs, hopefully, are well prepped because we did those, the pelvis sliding, hip hike, and hip dips. Should all help with that. All right, here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Pull that roller back, feet onto the roller or feet flat onto the mat. Float your step up to your bridge. Something simple, something that's familiar for most of us. Draw the right leg to tabletop. Extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down to high extending. Left leg, you flex your foot. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. 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 Point the foot up. You got this one more time. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Put the hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down to high extending. Right leg, you flex your foot, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Stable hips, flex the foot down, point the foot up 2 more times. Flex the foot down, point the foot up, flex the foot down, point the foot up. Pause here, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back onto the roller or your surface, float the hips up higher. Come all the way down and lengthen out the legs. Internal, external rotation might feel good here. You can bend in and out the knees if you like. Maybe you're gonna rock and roll the calves out a little bit. Yeah, maybe going right to the back of the legs or those hamstrings. They got a little bit more activated. It's up to you. Find what works. All right, we got one transition here. So I'm gonna send the roller to the feet end here. So the backs of my ankles are on the roller. Flex my feet. I'm gonna ask you to roll up. You might find that this is not happening today. Come back with knees into the chest, hands behind the thighs, or hands on top of the shin, and just find your roll up from there. Remember, we only have one rep here. Flip the arms up towards the ceiling if you're joining me. You're gonna flex those feet strongly if they're on the roller, and also do this off the roller if your feet are on the mat. Reach the arms back without letting your wrists float up. Bring the arms forward up towards the ceiling of the sky. Nod the head around the spine, and run yourself up, hollow over. And maybe you're gonna hold on to the soles of your feet, yoga toe lock, ankles, shins, thighs, maybe hands on the floor. Find what works for you. Then release and sitting up nice and tall. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and transition onto the belly. Roller's gonna be in front of you. Moving on to extension. I'm gonna place the roller right at the center of my forearm. Palms face each other. So thumbs up towards the ceiling, pinkies down towards the mat, palms face inward. And then center the forearms on the roller. Now your head can be down at the mat if that works for you. Sometimes that feels like it's too much for the shoulder and the neck. If that's the case, put the head in line with the spine. Totally fine. Leg position is your choice. Parallel, turned out, together, or separated. A combination of all that is fine. I'm gonna go for a turned out, slight separation. Again, something simple to start off the year, something more familiar. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale. Flip the head and upper spine up. Keep the front bottom ribs connected to the mat. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. So it's not a huge thing. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull the roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Just trying to keep the front bottom ribs connected to the mat. So I'm working more upper back extension the best I can. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Lower back will kick in. It shouldn't be the total main focus. It's definitely going to work though. Exhale, scoop, curl, float your stuff up, glutes are toned, press your pubic bone towards the mat. Hamstrings are working as well. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, pull the roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Pause. Now, can you flip the right arm up and away in the amount and place it back down? Left arm flips up and away, back down. Now, right leg's gonna kick up and away, leg is long, back down. Left leg kicks up and away, it's long, back down. Pause, round yourself all the way back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Now, right arm and left leg float, and back down. Left arm, right leg float, and down. Right arm and left leg, down. Left arm and right leg, and down. Right arm and left, last set, and down. Left arm and right, and down. Pause, round yourself all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Pause, keep the arms where they're at on the roller. Pull the legs off the mat and just tap the heels in and out, tap, tap, tap. No place like home, perhaps. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Keep that extension if possible. If not, you're gonna roll your torso back down, but keep tapping those heels. Release the legs back down, run your torso back down if you haven't done so already. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, put the head and upper spine up. You're gonna lift the lower legs off the mat again. Here we go, you're gonna start to swim or flutter those legs and swim and swim. I'm trying not to bend my knees, so I'm moving from my thighs and my glutes the best I can, and swim. And swim, and swim. Torso can be down or up to you. I'm gonna leave mine up. And release the legs, roll your torso back down. We got one more set. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up. Flip the lower legs off the mat. Hopefully they're turned out. This makes it a little bit easier if they are. You're gonna start to cross the ankles from your thighs and cross and cross and cross. So you can think about this as your ballet moment and cross and cross and cross. You may not feel like you're crossing very much. That's also fine, because we have the floor to deal with here. Yeah, and cross and cross and cross. Release the legs, roll your torso back down. Now I want you to find a rest position that works for you, a release position. Usually for me, it's a child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Works well for me. Sometimes it's for some cat pose on hands and knees. Some of us will find a seated pose or maybe a standing pose that works. Find it. Yeah. And then you're gonna take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're gonna roll up to the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be last to right, shoulders flip down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. Then you can work yourself up to standing. Excuse me. Allergies in here. Let's see if this is pretty good. All right, you're gonna work on some squats and some balance stuff, and then we'll end with a plank. So I'm gonna find today, narrowish position of your feet and your legs. So my feet are just residing underneath my pelvis. Yours might need to be a little bit wider than mine. Each person's squat is individual, right? Try to keep a relative parallel position, but again, if the feet slightly turn out, not a big deal to me, all right? So I'm gonna do a slight profile angle here. I'm gonna encourage us to bring our arms forward, knees track over the second, third toe. There will be a slight hip hinge here, so that will help us get the depth of the squat that we can find. I'm gonna find the depth of the squat that works for you. We got 5. You're gonna take a deep inhale in here, exhale, gonna bring those arms forward, slide down into your imaginary chair. And I'm gonna stand all the way back up. We got 4 more. I'm gonna slide down, stand all the way back up, scoop the belly. Here's 3, all the way up. Here's 4, all the way up. Here's 5, all the way up, and shake it out. And you're like, no pulses today? No pulses today. You'll see why. So we're gonna work on some lunging. If you've been with me, we've done this before, and you might, if you're new to this, you may not want to do all the lunges. It's fine. You find the lunge that works for you, and your depth of your lunge is up to you. So one lunge we're going to do is a 90-90 lunge. So I'm getting that back knee as close to the ground as possible, and then I'm going to do a curtsy lunge. Yeah. So I'm going to face forward. I think that would be the easiest to make sure I have enough room behind me. I might actually slightly do this diagonal because I'm not sure I have enough room. So we're going to start. Your hand position, arm position can be wherever it is. I go back and forth. Sometimes I do this prayer position. Sometimes I reach my arms forward. All right, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna take a step back with my right leg. I'm gonna bend into 90-90, come back up. I'm gonna cross the leg back for my curtsy and come back up. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do another parallel squat and up. And then I start with the left leg. Left leg goes back, 90-90, and back up. Left leg crosses over. Curtsy and up. The nice squat and up. Right leg. Lunge and back. Cross it to the left, right leg back. Curtsy and up. And I squat here and back. Left leg back. 90-90 and back. Go to my curtsy and back, and then go for my lunge and back. You might stick with that. That might be enough for you. I'm going to add a little bit of challenge balance. So when we come back with this right leg, you're not going to place it down. You'll bring it back, but you're going to cross it back right away for your curtsy lunge. So we'll start with the right leg back for 90-90. You're going to come up, cross it back, find curtsy, coming up, place the foot back down, find that parallel squat. Up, left leg back, 90-90. You come back up, don't place that foot down, cross it back. If I don't fall, curtsy, coming right back up and place the foot down. Squat. We'll go to the right. 90-90 curtsy, parallel squats, left, 90-90, curtsy, up, parallel squat, one more set, 90-90, curtsy, parallel squat, 90-90, curtsy, parallel squat, and shake it out. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna just adjust this a little bit. Normally I start our planks in standing. Today, I'm just gonna have us get down onto the mat, and I want you to bring your roller close to you. The roller will be an option, so you might find the roller's not working for you, it's totally cool. So we're gonna place it close. So I'll start off with an option that might work for you. So just come down to hands and knees. And I will say that for this option of the plank, you can certainly come to forearm plank if that works for you, if you have any wrist issues. All right, so find your all fours. That's good. And you're gonna curl the toes under. I'm gonna send the right leg out, left leg out, find your full straight arm, straight leg plank. Yeah. From here, I'm gonna pull the right knee into the chest and send it back. Left knee in and send it back. Right knee and back. Left knee and back. Or possibly you just hold this lunge, or sorry, hold this plank. Right knee in and back, lunge oriented today. Left leg in and back. Right knee and back. Left knee and back. Pause, hold, knees down. All right, so that might just be enough for you. I'm like, that's enough. I'll do a second set of that. For those of us who want to join me, we're going to place the roller at the bottom of our ankles. So I'm going to climb over that roller and just place the roller there. And then, and of course, I might need to adjust the roller as I find where my plank can go. So I'm going to send the roller back. I'm going to kick it back a little bit. So now I'm elevated. I'm pulling my knees in and send it back. Knees in and back. So either I'm on my shins or on the tops of my feet. Yeah, depending on where I'm going. Knees in and back. Knees in and back. Is it tough? Yeah, I'm shaking and back. Knees in and back. Knees in, back, pause, knees down, thank God. Send that roller away. Find a release position that works for you. Toes the other knees apart for child's pose. Maybe it's cat pose. Maybe it's seated pose. Find where the version works. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left side of the waist, left side of the ribs. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center line. Inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Stretching out the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs. Breathe there. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center. And widen the stance of the hands and arms here. Wherever you're at, can you press your hands on the floor? If you're in child's pose, your booty will reach down towards your heels. If you're in cat pose, lower and upper spine will reach up towards the ceiling. If you're in seated pose, you'll probably just rock behind your sit bones a little bit, whether your hands be on the floor or your thighs. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back towards you as you roll yourself up. Some of us might be able to sit with their heels and booty connected. Some of us might need to come to a standing position on our knees. Some of us might also come up to standing. Find an upright posture that works for you. Drop your arms down by your side. Gaze is forward. You can have a softness to your eyelids. Maybe close your eyes. From here, just inhale to the sides and back of the ribs. Exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in. You elongate the spine, engaging those abdominals lightly. Inhale again to the sides and the back. Exhale, draw the navel up and in. You elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head to the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears, shoulder shrug. And then natural gentle way on the exhale, allow the shoulders to drift away from the ears down the back. Not trying to shove them down, just let them drift. Elongating the spine, shoot the crown of the head to the ceiling. Pretty tall posture here. Coming up onto your knees if you're not already there. You're gonna bring one leg forward. I'm gonna bring my right leg forward. I'm gonna curl the back toes under. My arms can be dropped down by my side, hands into the thigh. If you need more support, hands to a wall, a roller, or a chair, whatever works for you. I'm gonna lean forward into the front foot. So I'm gonna place my weight there. I'm gonna work myself up to standing. Bring the other foot next to it. And then on the inhale, just shrug the shoulders up the ears. On the exhale, slide the shoulder blades down away, gently. Just scoop my belly up and in. Getting to my tallest posture. That's comfortable without too much tension in the back of my knees or my glutes or my shoulders. All right, and you have made it through the first class of the season. Good job. I'm gonna come by and stop the recording. Excellent.